Hey everyone, it's Tony from Mr. T's Toys, the place to review and discuss vintage and modern toys and geek out over fandoms from today and yesterday. And today I'm pretty happy. I've got my Marvel Legends series Secret Wars Beyonder, Marvel's Beyonder here. I believe that this is the first toy version of the Beyonder. I have not come across him before, so I'm a little bit excited for this. So if you haven't saw my first video where I unboxed Captain America here from this Secret Wars Marvel Legends series, I briefly give a synopsis of Secret Wars, the comic book, a 12-issue comic book in '84, where Marvel heroes and villains were pitted against one another. And this is the god, or the human version of this god that did that. So the Beyonder in this form, I don't believe he is seen like this until the Secret Wars 2, which came out in 1985. But the Beyonder himself, in his more godlike form, maybe something like this, this little picture here, that is, I guess his first appearance would have been in Secret Wars 1 in 1984. So, but this is the one that, the Beyonder in this kind of like disco type of attire, his human form, which I recall from the Secret Wars 2 that came out in 1985. So I picked up two of these guys, and I'm going to unbox this one, and we'll take a look. We'll compare him to Cap and Doctor Doom, and see how his little shield here works. So they made him in the style of the throwback to the original 4.5-inch line of the Secret Wars toys that came out in 1984. I've got some of my originals here. Mattel made those back in the day, and of course Hasbro has the Marvel license now and is making our Marvel Legends, so they are the ones that did the Secret Wars here. And I'm really liking these retro card backs that Hasbro's putting out, whether it's the X-Men or Avengers ones that came out first, or the Star Wars ones that have been coming out, and of course the G.I. Joe ones. I think I probably have more G.I. Joe retro card back figures than anything else in my collection. But if they keep putting out another wave of the Secret Wars ones, I might have to pick those up too. So just to show you on the back here, we've got just a little right up here. After pitting the greatest superheroes and supervillains against each other, the Beyonder attempts to discover his humanity, and in the process becomes an all-powerful, if naive, god. So the cross-sell on the back, I've got all of them except Titania. I've got doubles of Captain America and the Beyonder, and I've got doubles ordered for the other three. And if I can find a couple Titanias, I will definitely pick them up. But she seems a little bit harder to find. And then we've got some instructions here on how to open and close and play around with that shield. So in the original line, the villains were Magneto, Doc Ock, Doctor Doom, and Kang the Conqueror, at least in the first wave. And they all came with like these silver shields, whereas the heroes came with these round shields. Here's Captain America's here. So kind of cool. Nice retro feel with this. So let's take a look at the Beyonder here. And he's got some alternate hands. We can see he's got this, I don't know what this is. It looks like a ball of a planet. It might be Battle World, which is the alien planet that the Beyonder brought the heroes and villains to battle on. So it might be because he's a god, he's holding Battle Planet. I think that's what this is. I don't know, it doesn't say. But I think that's what it is. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments, please. It's kind of cool though. Some transparent plastic and like molten lava or something, and then like little bits. Some nice sculpt work on this thing. I don't know if there's a way for him to hold it in those arms. there certainly doesn't appear to be any type of a, stand that you can stick it on. So anyways, it's a little planet. Here's the shield. Very cool. I mean, it's just the simple things like this that that are so cool. Yeah, a little bit gimmicky, but that's just how the toys were in the 80s. Super nice to have that. And okay, so this, just like the Captain America one, we've got an alternate card here. I guess it shows the instructions on what to do, but you basically just open this up, and there is you see there's 4 little nubs there, and then the cardboard here just sits into place like that. So you could put this one in if you wanted to. I do not want to. I want to leave it the way it is. I think that is just great the way it is. And we'll put that in a little baggie. Now for the Beyonder, let's take a look at him. So, pretty basic, simple. We've got pinless joints, the double knees, and should go all the way up. Yeah, double knees, doubled elbows. You've got your ankle rockers here. Standard Marvel engines for this year. We've only got one face sculpt, whereas Cap came with 2, and he's got kind of a boyish, evil grin, I would say. And then his jumpsuit here with with the silly froofy cuffs, and even just kind of baggier around his boots. For me, it always felt like it was a disco feel, especially with his chest exposed there and the collar flapped up. But just a naive god trying to enjoy life as a human here on Earth. So pretty fun. Not too much paint app on it, but just enough detail. If we were to compare him to the size of Doom, pretty close to the same height. Doom is maybe a little bit taller. Let's see how he compares to Cap. And Cap's a little bigger, a little taller. So you think if he's a god and he could pick any form, he'd make himself more tall, I suppose, but more of a specimen. That said, he's all right. Definitely a place for the Beyonder here at Mr. T's Toys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did and you'd like to stay up to date with new content and help the channel grow, please like and subscribe. And if you already are subscribing, thank you so much.